Elbows slightly kicked out, shoulders relaxed, chin in, crown of the head up. And again, if we can kind of line up the internal body by chin in, crown of the head up, shoulders relaxed, chest drawn back. Breathing picks up at the lower abdomen, hips slightly tuck under, and knees bent, weight slightly forward on the balls of the feet, and then round out the arms. And then from here, cleansing breath. Exhale down, 1/3, pause. Then exhale down again, pause. All the way out, pause. Then bring it in, 1/3. Stop for a second, hold, and then breathe into the second. And then breathe it all the way to the top. Expand the chest, pause for a second, exhale down softly. Down again. A 3rd one down. And then start again. 1, 2 in the middle, 3 up top. Pause, bring it down. A 2nd one, and a 3rd one. All the way up. Pause, and then softly down. Relax. Stand for a second. Wiggle your fingers and move around. Common sensation is your body lightly tingles, or you have a lightheaded or kind of dizzy sensation. It's because you're oxygenating the blood at a high level. So when we break apart, relax, stand, move around, let that kind of light, airy feeling pass by. When you're ready, feet and hands come back to ready position again. Knees bend down, weight shift to right, and again step out left, quiet standing. Round out the elbows and hollow the palms, and curl the fingers in slowly to make a fist. Then softly release, and curl it in again, make a fist, and release. Over, and over again, with a gentle spiral coming into the hand. As the hands are turning, no particular breathing pattern, just relax and breathe naturally. As the hands spiral more and more, it gets bigger, goes to the wrist. From the wrist to the forearms, and forearms eventually goes to the elbows. Circles get bigger and bigger, very gradually. Opening, closing hand, twisting forearms, circling wrist, and the fingers are kind of opening and closing to open hand to a closed hand. Elbows real big. Breathe in. And with every circle, it gets a little smaller and smaller. First, elbows. Then it comes out of the elbows into the forearms. Then to wrist. Then to fingers. And then breathe in. Tighter, the hands rise. Then exhale, let go of all that tension and let it all go. And then fan the fingers the opposite way. Make a fist. Light and easy, circle. Weight slightly forward over the balls of the feet. Knees are still bent. Waist is relaxed. Circling, getting bigger and bigger. Soon the elbows are making big loops. And a deep inhale. And smaller as I exhale. Every circle becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. All the way down to just the fingers again. Squeeze and breathe in. And the higher it goes up, the tighter it becomes. And then exhale, let go of all tension. hold the hand against the kidney on the back, palm is out. Turn the other hand out, breathe in, and reach up and stretch towards the ceiling. Then gently let it down. Breathe in again, gentle stretch, and then release. And inhale again, and gently down. Up again, and gently down. Again, breathe in, gentle stretch, let it down, breathe in, gentle stretch, and release. Turn the palm the other way and reverse it. Up and down. With a gentle stretch at the very top before you let it down. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, and exhale down. Inhale up, release, and once more. Take that hand, guide it over to the kidney on the far side, wrap it around the back, turn the palm out, breathe in, and down, and breathe in. Gentle stretch, and down. Full circle with the shoulder, as best you can. Reach up, gentle relax. Reach up, gentle stretch, relax. Inhale, exhale. Turn it the other way, and breathe in, and down, and up, and down. Breathe in, and out, and up again, and down. Breathe in, and out. One more time, and down it comes. Relax. Release the arm in the back, come to the front. Chin gently drops down against the chest, turn slightly left, inhale, let it come up. Exhale, like you're looking down and gazing deep into like the ocean in front of you, and then look out across the horizon. Exhale, across the chest, look downward, and then inhale, look out. Down again, softly, to the left. Breathe in, down again, soft, turn, right, breathe in, and down again, nice and easy, to the left side, inhale, exhale, down, to the right side, breathe in, and to the center, down, to the center, and bring it up. Then, draw the chin way back, crown of the head pulls way up, shoulders press down. Eyes with your chin held tucked in, look up towards the ceiling at 45, and left, right, right, left, and right. Then I relax the shoulders, relax the head and neck, and do it again. Hold the chin way back, crown of the head way up. Hold the tuck, eyes look up, side to side, left and right, left and right, left and right, and then relax and drop the shoulders. Head back into place once again. One more time. Chin way back, crown of the head up, like you're giving yourself a double chin. Eyes tilt towards the ceiling, side to side, side to side, side to side, and side to side. Then relax and bring it down. Hands hold hips, exhale left, to the front, inhale through the right and back. Exhale, yellow dragon turning in the river. It's like doing the hula. Breathe in, push out, breathe in, send it out, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Round, left, forward, right, inhale, back around, exhale. Circle back, push, and reverse it. in, circle, inhale, exhale. Start the inhale, exhale, breathe in, push it out, big circles around, and gently come back to the center and relax. Press down on one foot, tiptoe up, four-cornered kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step out, press to one side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 3 and 4. And step out. On the tiptoe, gently circle a few times. Then reverse the circle a few times. Shift to the other foot, and the same thing, circle a few times. Go in one direction, and then circle it going in the other direction. And phoenix stretch. Step on the heel, breathe into shoulder height. Pull the stomach in and lift the chest. Fold just from the crease of the hip and press the hand against the thigh. Walk gently hand over hand with chin reaching towards toe on the stretch down and forward. Bend the knees, breathe in. Press on the foot, lock the chin down, exhale with a step. Breathe in. Stomach in, chest up, back straight, hand presses on thigh, hand walks gently, hand over the other hand, the back stays straight, and the chin reaches towards toe. The knees bend, breathe in. Step, release, and exhale. Breathe in. Stomach in, chest out, press, hand, walks hand over hand, back straight, chin reaches towards toe. Drop it down, breathe in again. Step out, exhale, breathe in. Exhale, gently walk down the leg, chin reaching towards toe. Step to the side, breathe in, open the arms out. One hand curls in, one hand goes over, tilt the toe up, stretch the hand across, tuck the shoulder, reach the ear towards the toe. Breathe in. Turn the toe down, turn the other foot up, roll the ball to the other side, stretch it in opposite directions, and gently down. Ears reaching towards toe, and roll it over again. Turn, stretch, lightly down, exhale, soften. Breathe in. Roll it over to the other side, tuck the shoulder in, head as close to the toe as you can. Breathe in. One more time on each side. Exhale. Inhale. Other side. Hold the ball, stretch it out, and exhale. To the front, breathe in. Both legs straight. Press down, fingers down to the floor, look between the knees. Inhale, bend the knees, roll it through the spine. Head comes up at the end. Inhale. Stomach in, chest up, back straight. See if you can touch the toes.
Touch the toes, push toward the feet, look between the knees, and then roll it through and up. Last one, breathe in, exhale, palms to the floor as close as you can. Look between the knees as far back as you can. Inhale, bend the knees, roll through the spine, head comes up at the end. With an inhale and an exhale. Left hand men, right hand women, press against the stomach. Circle, 1, 2, 3, bigger, 4, 5, 6, bigger, 7, 8, 9, and go back, 9, 8, 7, smaller, 6, 5, 4, smaller, 3, 2, 1, breathe in. Exhale out slowly. And relax. Okay. Move around, relax for a second. All right, there's a couple things just to be aware of. Of course, we have the form, and others in class here mentioned that there's more, maybe have done more than one thing. So what I want to actually kind of see you guys look at is you're gonna, I guess, there's more than one routine. What is the first thing that he showed you? Okay, as a routine or as an exercise?
It was Tai Chi walking, from what I remember, when I took his class for the first time last summer, and that was pretty much, and I know there's many different ways of doing that, and then we did it with and without hands.
Okay, and so, do you need music? Do you want to, I don't know how you wanted to present this.
I think what we should do, because we usually have 2 lines, you know, the front and the back, and Ed and Sue are really good at this. And
Okay.
all we did was we would follow the front line.
Okay.
And so why don't we just have one of them, maybe Ed can decide what should we start with, Ed, and then, you know, we'll just go ahead and follow you, and
Yeah.
Marlene, you can tell us, let's do this, or just do it and we'll follow, because that's how we always did it.
Okay, let's take a look.
So Ed, why don't you go ahead and start with whatever it was that you can remember.
And did you want music or no?
If you have some, that would be great.
Yeah, he
We
has.
love music.
He brought some music for you guys, so that's what you'd like to do, then go from that. I believe this is the first one up, so.
I suggest this.
It's all
I love
right,
that
right?
one, Ed.
never done the whole one in this class, the whole thing, because it gets pretty athletic. And Lao-style Chinese martial arts, even though it has some Indonesian moves in it and some Japanese movements in it, is essentially martial art. We don't do any moves that don't have a martial application. Like this is called the Gunchi, which is the signature product of this art.
That was beautiful.
So, pretty much it, right? Most of
Well, there are maybe 30 artists.
Anybody know them all?
Not me.
No, I don't.
Yeah. I'm just curious, thank you very much for the demonstration, and it allows me to kind of look at what I can actually tell you from just my years in as, also you guys don't really know very much about me. I spent a decade, 10 years, as a tournament competitor. I competed across the United States and competed with everybody and everything, Taekwondo, karate, jiu-jitsu, Aikido, Kung Fu, a variety of different styles, and so I was a tournament competitor for a long time. After my years as a tournament competitor, then I also spent a long time as a tournament official and judge. So I've seen almost all the standard styles of Tai Chi, because I'm also certified as a Tai Chi judge. I also do Bagua and Xing Yi Chuan, Mi Tsung Yi, Da Chi, Piqua, and a host of other martial arts that you guys have never even heard of here, but they all come, all my background is purely Chinese, okay, nothing added. Now, in my younger years, I started with Kenpo Karate, and I also did Taekwondo, and I did Tang Soo Do for a little while, and I did these things in my youth. But about the time that I turned about 17, 18, I had pretty much made up my mind that everything else that was out there in the martial art world comes from China. Everything goes back to China. If you look at their history, it all goes back to China. There is some little bits and pieces that, of course, come to us, especially here in America, via the Greeks and Romans and the Egyptians. But pure Chinese martial arts developed in China, and these things have spread across around the world, of course. Now, as a tournament judge, the form that you did is definitely not a standard Tai Chi routine. Okay, out of the 5 major styles that are recognized by China, Yang, the oldest, Qin the oldest, Yang the most popular, 2 styles of Wu and Sun. It doesn't fit into any of those categories, but if I was going to give you a relationship to it, it's definitely based upon Wu and Yang style movements. I can see the opening and closing movements of Wu. The stepping procedures are very, very similar to Wu style Tai Chi. A lot of the hook hands too. You have a name for these? See, also, one way that you can tell your art is a truly traditional one is it's passed down with poetry.
there's a poem that governs every single technique and all the movements that you do. Okay? And then every movement will have a function on the internal organs or on the body, such as Fair Lady works the shuttle.
Yeah.
It benefits, right? It benefits the
Russian-
heart, right?
Russian knee benefits.
Right.
If you have constipation.
Right, exactly. So each movement has a function on the internal organs and on the physical part of the body, like stretching your shoulders, opening your lungs, and stretching the muscles of the back, as well as, of course, providing the exercise of using your waist and legs. Everything as that will have a practical application too. There's nothing done with just for looks, right? There's no acrobatic movements. There's nothing that's done superficially just to make it look pretty. Everything has to have a function behind it. It has to have an applicational function as a martial art movement. Or else, again, it doesn't function as a martial art. It functions as a dance exercise. Right? So as that, again, very nice performance. And thank you again for doing that. The second routine you did, I recognize that one because I have seen this with other students that come from Mr. Selman's class. That's a very popular, it's a Kung Fu routine coming from southern China. Again, there's an element of Indonesian martial arts thrown in there as well. You can see it in some of the hand positions and the stancing and stepping. Every country around the world has developed their own form of martial arts indigenously. People have been fighting each other for a long time. But again, what makes Chinese martial arts different is because they also, of course, focus on internal training as well as the external side. So again, thank you very much for the demonstration there. In those things there, I do a lot of these things as well. Most of my class, of course, focuses around just the, won't just be the Yang style if it's what I'm teaching. So, great demonstration. Also, again, I often tell students too that in order to understand the arts better, attend as many different outside events and functions as you possibly can. Just not very long ago, there was the Senior Tai Chi Olympics. Not very long before that was there's World Tai Chi Day. All these hundreds of people get together in one of the parks there and practice Tai Chi with each other. You can find these events online. Chang Shen Feng's birthday, they usually have a banquet, and it's often on here in Phoenix, but every once in a while it's posted on the internet. Tai Chi Banquet is the founder of Tai Chi. They celebrate his birthday somewhere around end of April, beginning of May, and they usually have a banquet. Tai Chi practitioners come together and compete, demonstrate, perform with each other, etc. Chinese New Year and other festivals like that is a great place to also see as many different people perform. And you'll be better off if you can expand your knowledge by looking at as many different other subjects in the Tai Chi world as you can. Internet, another good one. You can go and look at all kinds of stuff on the internet. And so those are the places I would suggest for you to, again, look at and become experienced with meeting other people in the same field as you. This way you can gain experience with this. And your knowledge will help to carry you through other things. And then you meet all kinds of fascinating people as well. So those things are very good. Let's line up. We'll get moving for today again. Again, thank you for the demonstration. At some point there, I'll introduce you to other things that I do as well. Again, in my school, I teach external Kung Fu as well as internal styles. External martial arts are usually hard and fast. They still have a flow to them, but it's also different for each one. So at some point there also, I'll perform some different little tidbits for you guys to look at and see the differences between different schools that I teach as well. So you'll get a little bit of knowledge. The students that come with me, that if I stay with a set of students for semester after semester, if after 3 or 4 semesters of doing, usually on average about the 3rd semester of doing 13-step and Yang 24-step, I usually kick my class out and start an advanced class. I haven't done that here at GCC because I haven't had a strong enough following for the beginning class to
set up an advanced class. But the advanced class covers the forms 42-step and 108-step, and would start at that particular point. Also, my ongoing class of silver sneakers is starts at the very beginning and moves up, and those students are also getting ready to start 42-step in this next couple months here. Silver sneakers is, I teach a silver sneaker class on Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 8 to 9 a.m. And there's usually about 15 students that are pretty solid, with another 5 or 6 floaters in and out. But it's a pretty good little class there too. So if you have a chance and you're a senior, maybe that may appeal to you. I believe I'm slotted to take over the Tai Chi classes here again on this next semester. Hands and feet. We're looking at the 13th step, and I'm going to do this again as a light overview of the whole form, and then we'll break down into smaller drills. Breathe in. Palms float up and palms come down. Left hand turns to the center and right hand arcs back with an inhale, and then an exhale, turning the waist. Right hand breathe in, left hand, and again, push, turn the waist. Step up, left, heel, brush knee push. And here once again, toe in, breathe in, step back right, step out right, brush knee push. Roll the hands, turn the toe, hold the ball, step out left, and part long versus main. Turn again, breathe in, step out, and part well versus main. Now waving hands, 1, 2, 3. On the third one, foot draws in and floats up, gold rooster. The poem for this is Gold Rooster stands in the snow shivering. The shivering action is what happens when a beginner first tries this. Breathe in, open, separating the foot, heel kick right. Toe point, step down, breathe in, and heel kick left. Ball holding gesture, pull back, right. Step out and grass sparrow's tail. Roll back. Press. And push down and out. Wave, pull back, and step, ward off, 1, breathe in, roll back, way back, 2, turn, press, 3, draw back, push down, and out, 4. Hand on top, right foot in, thread, hook, big step, adjust toe, keep the back straight, lower from the hips waist, snake creeps down, the willow branch. Ball hold, thread hook, big step, adjust toe, snake creeps down, the willow branch. Turn, fair lady works at the loom. Breathe in, up, push it away. Ball holding, step in, and lift up, and fair lady. Shift, embrace tiger. Shift, and return home to the mountain with middle finger sliding along middle finger, thumbs tucked to the inside. On the right, breathe in, left. Waist, palms, and end. So breathe in, breathe out. Shake it out, move around, relax. Try again. Repulse monkey is what it says. There's a repulsing action of pulling and pushing. This is the application of this. Grab my hand. Repulse monkey is to turn the hand up and slap the hand away. It's a repulse monkey action. Okay, and what happens here is if somebody grabs, the turning of the hand throws me off balance a little bit, then slap my wrist on the back hand with the other hand, push, pull the hand away. That's it. So push and pull. By pulling and pushing, we send energy in opposite direction. With the twist of the hand, it makes the wrist kind of contort. We can easily pop the wrist off of us from this. The movement in the form sequence, step a couple steps forward. Step on your left tiptoe. Hang your foot up and step back on your heel. And drop your weight and turn your toe in and slide back. You're on the tiptoe on this side. Now, all the weight hangs and steps on the heel. And then gently release the waist and draw the tiptoe. And here, I'm hanging on the right leg, left foot up. There's my monkey pose. Okay? When I step back, I'm stepping on the heel, dropping the sole of the foot, shifting the weight, toeing in, and then when the toe strikes down, it makes contact and slides back. This is the cat stance. The cat stance is sitting with 90% of the weight on the back leg, lightly on the tiptoe, and the knee should slightly be turned in to protect the groin. Then I hang the foot, step out at a 45, drop the sole, twist the foot in a little bit, drag it back. This is my repulse monkey. Now when I add the hands to this, I go 1, 2, gaze back, and at the corner 45. At the opposite corner, my heel goes back. The waist twist, and I draw back cat. Do a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, with step, and 4, transition. Now, what's hidden in this one is when the hand is being repulsed off the other hand with the twist, there's a hidden kick right here that can go to the knee, to the face, to the chest. And when I'm withdrawing back, there's always the ability to make a little kick. In all internal martial arts, they use the term, whenever you step, there's a hidden kick. So if you keep that in mind, that every time you step and there's weight on one side, you can always kick with the other foot. And when I'm stepping into the next move, there's always a hidden kick. Okay? That's a good philosophy to kind of remember too. Second move, brush knee push. Step out, rounded arms, breathe in, breathe out. First move combination was the repulse monkey. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Now, I draw in left, circle whirl the arm, open the knee and step out, and then I have to make you aware that don't step straight on the line. We had this lesson last week. Step slightly out and back. The reason for out and back is when you transfer forward, you'll make a nice bow stance. It'll be solid. You won't feel like you're walking on a tightrope. You'll have a nice transition of the push coming right through the center. Then I have to make you a little bit of aware of a small problem that I watched most of you do when you did your form. I'll show it to you in the mirror right here. It's this issue right here. In the mirror, see where my knee is, and see where my toe is, and see how far my knee goes over my toe and my bow. This will be a problem for some of you at some point. The reason for this is because you're straining your knee by putting the alignment out of whack. This center of the ankle joint through the center of your shin to the center of your knee should be held back so that when you look down from your bow stance, you can clearly see the tip of your toe. If you cannot see the tip of your toe because your knee is in the way, you're too far over your front leg, and you're going to end up straining your knees. If you think that the knee is on a hinge joint, then let's take that hinge, right? Here's the top of my thigh, here's my shin, and then here's the intersection of the joint, okay? And then this is my shin bone right here. Anytime that my shin starts to push over that leg, you can see that this just wants to slip out of the joint, right? There's a lot of upper body pressure pushing right over the top of your knee. This is not going to be good. When we back it off a little bit, so instead of the shin being at an angle like this and the pressure being pushed down, if we bring it back up, it's structurally sound and it will hold itself solidly there. This will be also an important, not only in form, but in function, where the opponent can't pull you off your feet because you're too far forward. Your energy's too far forward. He's going to grab you and do a roll back move, and you're going to go flying off your stance. So to protect your knees, be aware of that your knee doesn't go beyond the toe line, and try to keep your shin straight up and down. Now back up over this way just a little bit. And close cat stance. Swing open the thigh. This is called opening the Yao Gua. Step slightly out to the corner with your heel. Have a nice big stance. Transfer the weight, and it's all right for this back foot to pivot a little bit. Then I'm also going to show you a funny little trick. If you step too big, okay, I stepped too big, and I needed to make my stance a little shorter, I rock up onto my back heel and I turn my toe in. And when I make the stance, I'll shorten the stance. If I was too small when I step out and I felt that the stance was too small and I wanted to make it bigger, I shift the weight forward onto the ball of the foot and elongate the heel. And that made the stance bigger. So here, this made the stance bigger. Here, this made the stance smaller. So you can actually adjust in the middle of your performance to whatever you need. If I did something a little big or too small, you can always fix it. Okay, now I'm way back here. And open knee, heel strike back at the 45 corner. Sink the waist, turn the upper torso, and pivot the feet gently. Now your front foot, there's been a lot of interesting controversy in Tai Chi schools about this point right here. Is the toe straight or is it turned in? Now, turn your toe straight and wiggle your hips a little bit. You'll feel that this feels like it's going to be a little off balance. Turn your toe in a little bit, wiggle your hips, nothing happens. So obviously the toe at a 45 is going to offer you more balance in gripping with your front leg. Okay, so now I'm here, I step out, my toe is slightly in, not straight, but in. I pivot a little bit on the back, I turn the hips and drive them slightly in and forward. My shin is up, I can see the tip of my toe clearly. And from here up, this shifts back. One, toes out from the hip only. Now, here's another quick point. Some people think that the turn comes from your ankle or your foot. No. Some other people think it comes from your knee, and no, because these are small, delicate bones and joints. Where your hip comes into play is when I shift back, open your hip to turn your toe. It comes from up here, not down here, or here, right? It comes from up here. The whole hip opens, turns 45, sinks down. Now at this point, I can feel that there's a stretch here. Step up, open the knee, step out to the corner, sink it down, gently turn, pivot the back foot, watch that front toe, you can still see it, and brush knee push. I'm going to do this again. Sink back, whole torso, toe turns out, lightly to the corner. Use that to drag the foot up, keeping well balanced. Turn the knee open, step with the heel, sink it down, pivot, turn the waist, can still see the toe, and back again, one. Toe turns out, two. Step up, close cat. That's the name of this. It's like the cat stance, but the legs are closed together, thus they call this closed cat. Some people call it the nail stance because you stand on the toenail of your foot. Okay? Open the knee, step out on the heel, sink the waist down, gently turn the waist and press. You can still see my toe. Okay, relax. You can stay right where you're at. Turn around. Right hand brushes the knee, left hand pushes. I sink back one, and the same hand and the same foot turn over two. Then step up and close cat. Whirl the hands in a small flourish, three. Step on the heel, four. brush knee push, 5. And then make the palm lightly hollow, index finger is fairly straight. Hand brushes the knee, 1. Sink back, 2. The toe and palm turn over, 3. Use that to make a full step forward, 3. Gently twirl the hands, 4. Brush the knee, gently turn the torso and push, 5. 5 moves, 1. Palm and toe, 2. All the way step forward in transition, 3. Small flourish of the hands, right hand up, left hand down, left brushes knee, turns the body, gentle push. Now, on the push, be aware of stiff elbow and raised shoulder in the back. Relax your shoulder, relax your elbow, and then be aware of where your palm is at too, because this is too wide and this is too crossing. It's right there on the center. I back up, count 1. Toe out, 2, with the palm flipping over. Use that as a full transition step, 3. Gentle wheel the arm, 4. Brush knee push, 5. Shift back and 1. Palm and toe, 2. Step up in transition, 3. Gentle wheel the arm forward. And shift forward for brush knee push, 5. Look down, you can see my toes. Relaxed elbows, shoulders are hanging. And back up 1. Start your inhale, 2. Make a transition and lock the breath. And then slowly let it loose as you exhale and gentle push. Breathing in, sink back and turn the palm. Step up and transition through. Wheel the hand and gently exhale, brush knee push. One more time. Sink back 1, palm and toe 2, gentle step 3, wheeling of the hands 4, and brush knee push 5. Pivot to the front, breathe in, left foot next to right, exhale out, and shake it out, relax. Okay. This is brush knee push with its steps. Okay, let me shake it out just for a minute or so. We have, in this one, the closed cat stance is introduced in this particular step. The closed cat stance or nail step is like the cat stance, which is lightly on the pad of one's toe. We're here on the very tip of the toe, but close the legs tightly together and close and pinch the thighs. In this also, there's the unique thing of this leg is bearing a whole bunch of the body weight, and this one's barely got maybe 10%. And it's going to help you with the transition when you get ready to move. So it holds the weight so we can step to the next move. And we see it as a common transition step for a lot of other techniques here. Our next one, knees bend down, tiptoe again, step out to the side, sink it down, and hold the ball. Right hand's on top. Compress the ball just a little bit, turn, hollowed palm, look at the center of the hand, and we open the chest. Toe turns in, ball holding gesture, right foot, open the knee and step out right, and gently to the other side. Okay, now from here I'm just going to switch side to side, no steps. Ball hold, and turn 1, and ball hold, and turn 2. Okay, and gently, I just slightly pivot the feet in each direction. Now, with some steps, take away the hands. Closed cat. There's going to be a little different step here. 1, and then open knee, then sink it down and shift to bow. Now, draw the whole body back on the first count. Turn the toe out and stretch from the hip. Count 2. Step up. Open for 3. Now, the leg swings to the side, 4, heel step 5, transition forward, 6, back again, 1, whole body shifts back, 2, toe opens and hip to the side, 3, let the foot pull right up into the center, 4, swing open the knee,
5, heel strike. 6, drop the foot and gently pivot into the stance. Then look down to make sure that the knee doesn't go over the toe. Shift back, 1. Gentle turn with the hip and toe, 2. Step up, tiptoe, 3. Swing open knee, 4. Heel step, 5. And sink it down and turn the waist on count 6. Shift back again, 1. Gentle turn, 2. Step up and 3. Open knee, 4. Heel step, 5. Sink it down and turn into 6. Okay? And 1. Draw back. 2. Open hip. 3. Slowly draw the foot up. Close cap. Open hip. Heel step. This heel step is called 7 stars, or also called the swallow stance. Then I shift to bow and arrow. Konchinbu. Bow and arrow is the front leg is lightly bent like the bow. The back leg is straight like the arrow. But in Tai Chi, we don't want to lock knees straight. In other words, in long fist and other Kung Fu styles, the stance is strong and long like this, with the legs straight. But in Tai Chi, we have a bow stance, but we never lock our joints. So the knee is slightly bent, but we can still see this, the arrow leg. Okay? And turn to the front, breathe in, and exhale out. Come back, we'll take a couple steps. Using both arms and legs, part wild horse is made. Tiptoe left, all holding right hand on top. Open knee, heel step out. Exhale as the hands part. Left hand high, right hand low. Sink back 1, toe out, and hold a ball 2. As I step up into 3rd position, right. Open the knee, 4, heel step 5. Exhale, sink, turn, and expand the arms, count 6. 1, 2. Step up, 3. Open 4, heel 5, and 6. Sink back 1, toe out 2. Step up 3. Open knee 4, heel step 5, and send it away on count 6. Back again 1, toe 2. This is where we breathe in and hold. Open knee, heel step, and then slowly release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more time. Sink back 1. Toe out 2. Ball hold 3. Open knee 4. Heel step 5. Gently open 6. Turn to the center, breathe in. Palms up, slide in. Exhale down. Relax. Okay. So, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Part wild horse is made. From this, Cloud Hands. And Cloud Hands has an interesting step as well. It's called stealth stepping. It's a sideways walk. Okay? And so on this one, take a look at the movements like Cloud Hands. So start off just with the hand position first, with an inhale and an exhale. Bring it down, and turn to the right, and hold the ball. Lower the right hand, bring the left hand up, and 1, just from the waist. And then exhale, let it down. Then bring the right hand up, bring the thumb slightly forward and in, and exhale down. And same thing again, left. Thumb is hanging, breathe in, and just simply across and down to the side. Turning with the torso, bring it way over to the left side. Then all the way across to the right before we release and let it down. And bring the right hand way up. Again, one of the things of maintaining good
youthful flexibility is spinal rotation and flexation. We want to rotate and open and close the spine regularly. This is a good one for that. This also is a standing Qigong exercise all by itself. I breathe in, float the palm up, slowly exhale as it comes across and down. Then breathe in to raise the next hand, let it float across, and then softly down. The other hand embraces at the bottom as it turns. As the top hand ward off, the bottom hand can strike, the bottom hand can block, and the top hand can strike. There's also a wrapping and coiling movement here used in push hands as well as self-defense, that is cloud hands. Now, with steps, left foot draws in, step out on the tiptoe. When you shift down and the weight goes to the left, the heel floats upright. Step in. The gap between your feet here is the width of your fist, right between the 2 feet. So that's how wide your step is. This is a standard measurement. Breathe in, press down, other foot floats up, step it down, and then shift up on the toe. Step in, press, and the other foot floats. Inhale, step, exhale, heel toe. Breathe in, step, push down, heel toe. Step, heel toe. Step again, heel and toe. This is the stealth step. The reason they call this that is because this one is a kind of, if you're walking in snow or mud, the concept of this step is that you would not be able to be followed depending on the direction that you're walking, because the steps are side by side, they don't leave a footprint in which way you're traveling. And also, again, like sliding along the back of a wall. You don't turn your body straight forward, you turn it sideways. So again, like ninjutsu and other styles know this particular stance and step as do it the other way. Out, toe in, inhale, exhale, step, breathe in, breathe out, press. The biggest thing in this step is try not to bobble too much. In other words, up, down with your step. Try to keep your head level. Stepping out, shift, and then bring it in about a fist length between your 2 feet, and then down and up, step, down and up, and step again, down and up, and then we're almost back to where we started. Right hand, step left, weight goes to left, and step in right, and right hand, step out left, and left hand, step in right, and right hand, step left, and left, step right, right, turn, left, turn, breathe in. In this particular one, when we're doing 13 step, each one is an inhale, exhale. So you want to move slow enough for an inhale, and then as I step and drop my hand, exhale, and then start your next inhale here, and exhale, release it. In the longer forms, the right hand will be an exhale all by itself, and left hand will exhale by itself. Now, this is common for the short form. Inhale and exhale, cloud hands. Cloud hands are warding off movements, ideally. So once again, use your arm. She's big and mean and punching at me. The ward off movement is just a brush away, like continuous blocks. In application, strike can come and we can ward off and strike with the other hand. With either back of the hand or elbow, depending on the technique that you want. In another odd way, you can stick your hand out again. The cloud hand can be a wrapping movement and a Qina locking technique. Okay? And then there's actually a throwing technique here too.
Would you like to show that?
Okay. In each of the aspects of Chinese-based martial arts, there's a 4 kind of step theory when you apply this as a martial art movement. They call it Ti Da Shui Na. Ti means search for all the movements where you can strike using your shoulders all the way down to the tips of your fingers. They will show you the application of striking with the arms. Okay. The Da part of it goes Ti is arms. Da is arms. Ti is legs. This is anything from the hips, hip bump, thighs, knees, shin, and kicking with the toes, heel, and ball of the foot. This is Ti. This is using the legs for all maneuvers. Shui is short for Sui Jiao, which means to tumble and throw things down. So throwing and tossing movements. And Na, which is short for Qi Na, which is a derivative of Qi Qi Sao, which is jujitsu, is joint locking and manipulation of the joint to restrain the opponent. This also includes certain things like pressure point strikes and strangling techniques and stuff like that too, choking movements. But kind of on those things, not only do you learn how to do a choke, but you also learn how to get out of a choke. So there's always a yin and yang to everything that you do too. If you learn something, then you should learn how to get out of it. Okay, there's always the cause and the remedy. Okay, turn to the front. We go to the next one. So cloud hands here. Gold rooster. In its standard thing, it's just hands up, hands down. Bring the palm in front of you. Breathe in, float the hand up, and then turn the fingers up as the palm pushes down. Breathe in, lift, and press, and then gently, what they call a flash or kick palm, is the movement of this hand here. Down, down palm, lift palm, and then flashing palm, or kick palm, as it stands up. Breathe in, and exhale out. That's the arm position movements. The legs, shift, lift, and point the toe, lift the knee. Then I simply step. Breathe in, and on the other side. Now when I'm getting ready to shift, lightly spread the feet out, grip with the toes, keep the knees slightly bent. Exhale all the energy down into the sole of your feet so you don't feel like you're hopping or bobbling around. Usually if you feel like you lose balance, it's because you're doing 2 things. You're holding energy at the upper dantian and you're holding energy in the middle dantian. And you're not letting it drop down to the lower dantian. So how do we do that then? Relax. Don't hold your thoughts up high. Bring everything down low and your body will automatically root itself. Okay? So it takes a little bit, but that'll happen. Here, gold rooster, float up one leg, softly bring it down, spread your feet, grip with your toes and your heel. And once you got yourself settled down, relax and let all that energy go down to the leg and put your mind down on your foot and let the other foot float up. Here we go again. Gently down. Release the ankle, spread the feet, grip with the toes, shift. When you feel you're solid, and slowly lift the leg, let all that energy just drop down, toe points, knee goes high, and down again. There's a stance in Tai Chi that we call the flamingo, the rooster stance, the flamingo stance. Flamingo stance is here. The foot is barely picked up off the ground and the toe points, and the knee is not raised very high. It's like the bird that kind of tucks his foot against his other foot. When we go up higher, about knee level, we have the rooster stance. And when we go up even higher yet, we have what we call the full crane stance. Okay, ideally, the golden rooster stance, as you get better and better, is trying to reach to the level of full crane stance. But there's 3 levels of our stance here. And standard golden rooster is right in the middle. It's not straining to be too high, but it's not too low either. It's right there in the middle. Step down, breathe in, spread your toes,
exhale, and now float up and down, and once again, float up and down, and relax. Now, turn just a little bit, try walking. So right hand, right foot, float up, step, breathe in, left foot, left hand, float up, golden rooster, step up, right and right, exhale, step up, left and left, exhale. Now turn to the front, small pivot, raise up right, gold rooster right, step up left, gold rooster left. And down with an inhale and exhale, relax. The standard application of gold rooster is to push an attack down, push an attack to the side of you, and then attack with the knee or kick. The palm also can be on the inside of the two hands, so there's an easy defense of these two movements. It's primarily a knee attack. Golden rooster stands on one leg, excellent for training balance. It was something that I was reading not long ago, and somebody asked once Bruce Lee how to improve their balance, and he simply said, stand on one foot a lot. So the most obvious thing is going to be the remedy for what you need. If you stand on your one foot, you'll develop a sense of feeling and balance, and you can grip with your toes. Sometimes it's weakness in the feet. Other times there might be other applications for why our balance is off. But again, by standing regularly and challenge your balance, you'll develop better balance. That same thing happened when somebody asked him, how can I make my kicks better? And he just simply said, kick more. You know, the most simplest answer is sometimes the most obvious one. Let's put this together into a little series so far and see where we're at. We're up to the point of the kicking techniques. Stepping out, we go up with an inhale, exhale down, left hand 1, right hand 2, and repulse monkey right, right hand 1, left hand 2, repulse monkey left. Step up right, left tiptoe, out to the left side, brush, push. Raise up left, left toe in, right foot back, turn, and brush knee, right side. Turn the toe, breathe in, ball hold, open the knee, heart wild horse's mane. Turn the toe, breathe in, hold the ball, step back, heart wild horse's mane. Right hand, left hand, 1, cloud hand, 2, cloud hand, 3, cloud hand, gold rooster right, 1, breathe in, gold rooster left, 2, and here's where we're at. Cross step, arc the hands open, heel kick right. Toe point, cross step, arc the hands open, and heel kick left. And down, and relax. Okay, so the heel kick movements. I'm going to use the mirror and we'll walk a couple steps back. I'm going to step on the toe and turn the toe slightly out, crossing the hands. Okay, come up lightly on the ball with the foot in the back right. Open, arc the hands out. The shoulder, the hip, the elbow, the knee, and the hand and foot of the front foot that's kicking are in a line with each other. The other hand's about 90 degrees outside. Here, I'm going to cross step, cross the hands, arc them open, back hand right is a little bigger, heel kick left. Then gently bend the knee, point the toe, step across, and breathe in again. Arc it open, and heel kick right. Now I'm going to take away the arms for a second. We'll just focus on legs. Hands hold your hip. Step. The knees over the top of the ankle joint. Body's upright and straight. Gently kick. Toe points. Knee flex, bend. Step. Knee over ankle joint. Body upright. Exhale. Inhale. Step. Cross. Exhale. Inhale. Step and cross. Body sits right over the top of the hips. Lift. Flex the leg. Let it bend. Toe point. Release. Cross step. Push down. Lift. Heel kick. Toe point. And down. Then oftentimes I'll do a standing one that just looks like this with the hands and arms. Arc them open. Right heel. Step down. In place. Breathe in. Tiptoe. Arc it up. Heel. Step. Breathe in. Tiptoe. Shift back. Heel kick. And down. Now I'm going to do one more, and I'll show you a way to improve your ability to stand on this one. Step down. Softly, go up to about where you feel comfortable that you can hold your leg. And make 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. Go back. 1, 2, 3. Bring it in and down. Try the other leg. Inhale, big, deep, and full. Exhale, hold. 1, 2, 3. And go back. 1, 2, 3. And in and down. Doing this little exercise will help you to develop a better sense of balance. It'll strengthen that thigh muscle that's used to hold the leg for the kick. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. And in. And down. Try the other leg again. Breathe in. Open it out. Comfortable kick. 1, 2, 3. And go the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And bring it in. Now just a couple more. 1, just kick. 2, again. And this one, just hold it for just a little bit longer. And down. And same thing. Hold it just for a little longer. And down. Breathe in and out. And separate the feet. Now, the 4 core techniques of Yang style Tai Chi are the ward off, roll back, press, push, oftentimes put under the banner or the heading name of grass sparrow's tail. The posture for grass sparrow's tail is actually a transition posture right here. It's like I have a little bird sitting on the cupped palm, and I'm reaching over, I'm stroking his back or stroking his tail. The rest of it will go through 4 other movements after this one opening gesture. So this is the posture that it gets its name from, but oftentimes it's linked, called this whole series, grass sparrow's tail. Okay? It's the most flowing movement in Yang style that you see. It's the trademark movement of this system. Sun style has a trademark movement that's called and push. And you see this all throughout the Sun style forms. They call this the opening closing gesture. In Wu style,
Their main trademark is when they step out, they step up and follow step and step again. Okay, that's Wu style. That's their trademark. As you see them, almost everything has a follow-up step. Okay? In the other Wu style, the movements are smaller, but there's something kind of funny about them. See my posture? When they do ward off, roll back, press, push, they have this odd slant to their body, and their movements are very small and tight. Okay? Chin style. Trademarks of chin style: smooth, rippling, dynamic release, and then quivering shaking at the end of their techniques. And that's a trademark of chin style Tai Chi. So if you look at all these different branches, they'll have different trademark movements that definitely stands them apart from the other ones. But they also have very common things too. The Sun and one of the Wu styles actually came from Yang style, and a combination of Yang and Qin combined together, and then the master made some other alternative changes, and it took on his name and became the Wu style of Tai Chi. Yang style comes from Qin style, and Sun style comes from Yang style, Wu style, and Xingyi combined together. So they're different makeups. Each one has a different makeup, but they all have similar features that the Chinese government would recognize as standard Tai Chi forms. Here we go. This one is, now in doing movements that represent ward off, it's going to improve the cardiovascular and the heart. In doing movements that are roll back, it's going to be the urinary system and the bladder and the kidneys. In doing the push movement and pressing the hands together, it benefits gallbladder, liver, and energy that goes forward and backward at the same time. In the movement of double hand push, which comes up, push down, and pushes out again, this is like metal element, which again massages the lungs and also benefits the health of the large intestines. Each one of these has an element associated with it as well. And so step out, right side, hold a ball, and the first is ward off. Bring it up with an inhale and roll back. Then gently turn at the center and cup the palms and gently press. Bring the hands flat out, roll them back and down, and tilt and push forward for push. Cupped palms, the edge of the hand is forward, thumbs are pulled back slightly. Now, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Wave, draw in, heel step, cupped palm, ward off. 1, breathe in, roll back. 2, breathe in, gentle press. 3, draw back, downward push, and upward, outward push. And then the drill starts again. Here we go. Wave right, draw it under, right foot back, all hold. Heel step, grab sparrow's tail, and exhale 1, breathe in. Exhale 2, breathe in. Exhale 3, and arms separate, breathe in, sink back, exhale push. Right toe, left hand, left foot, and ball hold. Left heel and ward off. Breathe in, roll back, breathe in, gentle press, breathe in, down and out, push. Wave right to the bottom of the ball, step out, ward off 1. Like fire, it bounces things up and away. Roll back 2, finding the path of least resistance and flowing down and back. Press 3, the element of wood has energy going forward and backward simultaneously. Down and out,
with a rising, falling gesture of metal. Toe in, breathe in, earth in the middle. Step out, fire, water, wood. Breathe in, push down and out, metal, earth, waves, and forms a ball, becomes round and repeats. Ward off, soft and flowing out. Breathe in, roll back, a gentle glide back. Press, like a laser, the energy is focused around the head of the wrist. Push, down, and then out. Right toe in, left hand wave, scoops around and draws in. And again, ward off, 1. Breathe in. Roll back, 2. Stretch way back. Turn, press, 3. Soft forward. Draw back, down and out, push. Toe in, wave right. Pull back, step, and ward off, 1. Breathe in, roll back, 2. Way back, breathe in, press, 3. Inhale, down and out, 4. Again, wave, draw back, step, this is the exhale. Pull it in, big deep breath. Exhale. Inhale again. Send it out. Breathe in a 3rd time into the 4th move and push away. One more time. Change right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And turn to the front, breathe in, and exhale out. Relax, shake it out. Last 5 gestures. Snake creeps down. You do this both stationary as well as moving types of things. So I'll move back just a step or 2 and I'll come forward towards the mirror and then I'll turn sideways and around or 2. First I'll stand up forward here and just let you see it from the forward motion. The right hand threads over the top of left, and this is the standard pierce palm. Okay, I'm going to do this to the other side. Right hand and left hand piercing palm. You can follow me if you like on this is a breathe in and exhale out. And then over the top, breathe in and thread palm out. What a thread palm is actually a response to an attack of some sort. I'm going to block, push whatever attack is out of the way, whether it be a grab, push, or punch. And then, of course, the hand is going to slide over. Where the thumb and wrist kind of have a little intersection right here, the fingers will slide over this section of your hand. It is the one that will conceal the hand strike the easiest as well, and the opponent won't see it until it's too late. The finger thrust, of course, is aimed to soft spots on the throat or eyes of the opponent. It can't always change to a palm or a fist, but usually it's just simply a finger thrust. Okay, we'll do this again, and finger thrust, and once more in threading palm. In other styles like Bakwa and Long Fist, they do the same move. They'll add stances and twists or turns to them. Okay, so this is the thread palm movement. Okay, now from here it'll turn over and the fingers will gather to form the hook hand. And again, the hook is thumb and pinky finger. The other 3 fingers will stack and line up on top of that. The wrist will slightly crook. In some Tai Chi schools, they won't put very much emphasis on tucking the hands tightly, but I tend to find that this is kind of important. They'll hold anything from this to like this, real light. That's not really a crane beak or a hook hand. we have two types of hook. This is called the big hook. It's like scooping something really big with my hands and the fingers like this. And then this is called the small hook. And so it brings the fingers, bunches them together and hooks the hand. What we're using in this one is called the small hook. In some schools of Shaolin, this is called Buddha fist. Okay? And then as the hand here travels down, I'm going to widen my legs just a little bit, the hand will travel down the side of the body. And then once it reaches the top of the hip level, it'll turn over and dip down. Once it hits the knee, then that's when the stance will push up through the stance. The hook will turn over and drop against the side of the waist, and the fingers at this point will pick up and do a pick palm forward. And that's the end of the posture. And the concept here is this is the tail of the snake behind you. Okay? Now, when I do this with changing hands, I'll just simply bring my right hand over and thread the left, and do the left, down the side of the body, adjust the toe, turn in slightly, down the hip, to the knee. Once it reaches the knee, then push with the waist and legs, and out. The reason for this is when you see people do Tai Chi poses for magazines and pictures, they'll do the thread and hook, right over left, make the hook, adjust the toe, sit down, and drop, and they won't take the picture till the guy's down here. And then that's when they'll take the picture. You don't really see this movement at the end or at the beginning very often. This is the beginning of the posture, hook. This is the middle of the posture. This is the second part of the middle of the posture. This is where they take the picture. And then this is the completion of the move. There's actually quite a few changes that go on through that circle. When I do this as an exercise, we just link it as a circle to make it kind of fun. Breathe in right. Exhale left. Breathe in right. And exhale left. Snake creeps down is a kind of a very nice looking Tai Chi posture. Breathe in and exhale down. And look again. And snake creeps down. Now, right hand, reverse the circle, thread left, make a hook, toe out, bring it down. Then try the best you can, keep your head up, back straight, let your body ride through the hips, waist and legs. Try not to use too much strength to push yourself out of the stance. See if you can use like your mind flowing and breath exhaling. Pushes you right through the difficult move. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, it's kind of an odd one. You can walk with this too. So I'll step back and right hand, down left. And then what I do is toe out, step, and hook left, and down right. Toe out, step, breathe, and down. And then same thing, I toe out, bring it up, and down. So that's how to walk with it as well. So everything you do can have a step or a walk. Okay? Last movement, fair lady works the shuttle. Speaking of walking, I'll do this one as a light walking gesture too. Stand still first. Ball hold, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to bring this back again and left. 1, turn the palm in. 2, rub your arm above your head, turn the palms out. 3, exhale, softly push. Sink it back, hold the ball again. Breathe in, left 1, right 2, fair lady 3. And hold the ball, turn your toe out, step up into the corner. Right hand 1, left hand 2. Exhale 3. Sink it back, we'll do this again. Hold the ball. Right hand 1, left hand 2, lift and push 3. Hold the ball. Right hand in. This is deflecting and covering your chest. Then this one protecting the sides of the head. Exhale, send it out as a push. And ball holding. 1, 2, 3. Then keep the left hand on top. Ball hold. Turn your left foot out. Step up right. Step out right. 1, 2, 3. Hold the ball, turn your right toe out. Step up left, step out heel, right. 1, 2, 3. Sink back, ball hold, turn the left toe out. Step up right, step on the heel, left, right, and push it away. Sink back, ball hold, step up, step out, right, left, and send it out. Couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Hold the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Bring your hands up. Inhale and exhale. And to the right side, embrace tiger. Step out. Return to the home to the mountain. Step left side, embrace tiger. Slide in. Step out. Right side again. Breathe in. Slide in. Step out. Raise the arms. Exhale. Relaxed elbows. One more. Over the right side, embrace the tiger. Slide in. Step out. Arms rise to shoulder chest level. Middle finger slides, middle finger, thumbs are tucked down. Open. The hands stretch wide. Breathe in. And close with left hand on top of right, straight down the front. Then wrap your waist. Press the palms down, fingers at the end with an inhale and an exhale. When you're ready, move around. Shake it out. Loosen up your shoulders. And we'll put the whole thing together into one long sequence there of the 13 steps. So here we go. Hands and feet. We finish a couple rounds of this. I'll tinker around with a couple other little fun things at the end. Knees bend down, weight shift, step, quiet standing. Rounded arms, hollowed palms. Inhale, float up. Exhale, gently down. Left repulse monkey, 1, 2, exhale 3. Right hand, 1, 2, repulse monkey 3. Breathe in right, left toe, step, brush knee push, toe in left, left hand up, right foot draw back, heel step, brush knee push, turn, ball holding, breathe in, step out, heart wild horse's mane. Toe in, breathe in. Step out. Drop the right hand 3 times, cloud hand waving. 1, 2, 3. Gold rooster. Exhale right. Breathe in. Exhale
cross, breathe in. Heel kick right. Step, cross, breathe in. Separating foot left. Ball hold gesture, pulling back, right, and ward off. Breathe in, roll back. Breathe in, gentle press. Breathe in, downward push. Other side, toe in right, close cat left, step out left, ward off. Breathe in, roll back. Breathe in, gentle press. Breathe in, down and out push. Gaze down, see if you can see your toe. Ball hold. Breathe in, hook. Big step, adjust toe, snake creeps down. Toe in, slide in left, thread and hook, big step, toe adjust, snake creep, left side. Toe in, left, ball hold, step out, 1, 2, 3. Ball hold, breathe in, step, heel, 1, 2, and 3. In the center, breathe in, embrace tiger, step out, return home to the mountain, breathe in, close forward, 1, 2, and all the way out. Relax, take a deep breath, when you're ready, move around. Okay, I'll close with this one more time, but this for fun. Hands and feet. Prayer palms. Claw left, step out left, breathe in. Make a claw with the right, and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now do it again. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more on each side. Make a small circle, left hand, 3 times. I pump the claw, 1, 2, and 3. And then the last one, the 4th one, is a real low and swoop up. Then inhale, right hand, left, 1, 2 again, 3 again, and a real low one all the way up. Now make this into a circle and chop. 1, flat palm, 2, upward block and pierce palm, 3, wave your body back again, 4, and like Fair Lady, 5. Then here, both hands, breathe in, like pulling a heavy rope. Reverse the circle, do that same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull down. Now right elbow, 1, snake crawls over the rock, 2, back fist, 3, claw down, 4. Pounding kick, step back, breathe in. Right hand, the dragon's tail, left hand, a claw. Now bring it back. Same thing left. 1, left elbow, 2, right spear. Left back fist, double claw. A pounding kick right. Step back left. Dragon's tail, dragon's claw. And both hands back. Now, last series. Open hands, raise your left, hop, tiptoe, step down. Step back, hands open,
palm chop. Chop again. With your forearm, lean back. This is called dragon wagging his tail. Raise your right leg. Little hop, step on the tiptoe. Cross the hands. And again, wave the dragon's tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a big breathe in and down. And a big breathe in. 1 and 2. And then inhale and exhale. And this is called the dragon form. So it's a very simple, this form is a Taoist routine as well. It comes from Huashan. My teacher did 5 animals like this, and this is the dragon of the 5. Snake, crane, leopard, and tiger are the other 4 animals for this series. Very fun, very kind of flowing exercise, something a little different. Sometimes I give this along with my Tai Chi students. They like things that are kind of like lightly stationary, light flowing, easy movement of the arms, focusing on the breath. It's a good basic form, kind of fun. I'll show you one more.
I have a question about the breath. Is there a particular like cue that we can have that tells us to breathe out? Like what we learned from Master Salman is generally when we're stepping, breathe out.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we're relaxed, then
Right.
we breathe in.
Most of the
And
time-
then the next step's going or the next thing's going to be something more relaxed, then we'll be breath in.
There should be when you're holding balls or getting ready to make a swirl movement and you transition to your step, then your exhale is usually going to be what would be considered to be the striking gesture.
Yeah, that's.
Throughout the movement.
That's what I was
Exhale on
hoping
the
for.
strikes.
Okay.
Yes. Exhale on the strike, inhale on the defensive position. Okay? So you draw in on those things and exhale. And it's usually, the best thing is like on the exertion of something,
Right.
right? On the expansion, you're exhaling. That's the best way to kind of like tie it together, simply. But then, again, if you have questions on a particular technique, ask me. Okay? One more time. This one, just for fun. So that last one had claws, and of course it's supposed to imitate a dragon. In this one, the hands float up, turn your right toe out, put your hands in, and step straight forward left. This is called the ready position. It's called 3 powers in one body. The first move wraps the left hand, drills 2 hands together, open your palm, take a right step, breathe white-like energy into the lungs, and as you exhale, chop. Now, double up your fist, take a small step with your left foot right next to your right, breathe in the color green into the liver, and make what's called a crushing punch. It's basically a straight punch. Then flip the left hand over, breathe in, and the right hand does a twist, right advance, uppercut. This is kidneys and water. Then shift forward and press down, breathe in, step out to the corner, press the waist, raise the left hand, and when you step up with the right foot, raise the left hand and strike with the right. This is fire element. Then a small step forward, align your back foot, cross your arms, a little bit of a shake, and send the right hand out. Then breathe forward, inhale and exhale. And that's 5-element fist. So that's fire, water, earth, metal, wood. That's lungs, heart, kidney, spleen, liver, and it's all of them. Lungs is the metal element, heart is the fire element, liver is the wood element, kidneys are the water element, spleen is the earth element. That's the 5 elements. You have those things kind of to the torso, as well as related to emotions and, of course, inanimate objects in our world, like wood floors and metal doors, okay? Right? And electricity that turns on our water fountain, which is water and fire together, which is a weird concept. But with the concept of metal keeping the parts away from each other, we don't have explosions and short outs, right? We have a water fountain that's made of metal that produces water. It's governed by electricity. It goes on and off by the plug in the back. Isn't that interesting how we have all those things all together that make it easiest for us to live? The fire element is in the electricity. It turns on your lights, gives you light. You know, so you see these things all around you. These are the 5 elements. The Tai Chi form, one more time. And we're done for a day, guys. Hands and feet, hands bend down, weight shift, quiet standing, open arms. Breathe in, exhale out. Left, 1, right, 2. This is your inhale cycle, exhale. Breathe in, 1, and exhale, 2 into 3. Breathe in, gather in, step and exhale. Toe in, inhale, and brush knee, push, exhale. Toe in, breathe in, and exhale. Toe in again, breathe in, and exhale. 3 times here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, continue it through to Golden Rooster. Inhale, and exhale, Gold Rooster. Inhale, exhale, separating feet. Inhale, exhale, separating feet. Inhale. Turn, hold the ball, and board off. 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Breathe in, exhale 3, breathe in, exhale 4. Inhale, turn, to repeat on the other side, exhale, send it out, inhale, receiving, and send it back, exhale, inhale, press, exhaling, breathe in, sink back, exhale, push. Hands on top, hold ball, thread, breathe in, hook, step, exhale, snake reach down, toe in, slide in, breathe in, thread, hook, step, exhale, down, toe in, breathe in, ball hold, step 1, 2, fair lady 3, breathe in, ball hold, draw back, open, 1, 2, and 3. To the center, inhale, slide in, return home to the mountain, exhale, inhale, and closing 4. 1, 2, 3, and down. Breathe in, breathe out. We're done for today. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend, everybody.
Thank you.
See you on the next time. Practice as best you can on your own, and I encourage you still to practice even the stuff that Mr. Selman showed you